Hello, everybody. Fearmy Games here, back once again with some Guild Wars 1 Nightfall. I know it's been a few weeks since my last video. I do apologize. I had my wedding and then my honeymoon, and plus I also had finals the week before that. Let's just say it's been a busy month of June. It's actually, for me, July 1st. Finally have the time to sit down and record this video for you guys. So, why don't we get into it? But I do hope you guys had a great time. And those of you wondering, because you do already have a wife. Basically, we didn't have our wedding ceremony. We had a legal marriage up until this point. So basically, what we did is we had the ceremony with all of our family and friends, and then went on the honeymoon itself. If those of you who are wondering about that discrepancy, hopefully you're not too worried about it. But I am. Oops, made a mistake there. But yeah, I'm happy to be back. Hope I can get good schedule going. It's going to be a little chaotic one, like probably in about 2 weeks. So I have a summer class that starts. Oops, not, there we go. I have a summer class that's starting. That's starting in a couple weeks. So that for my degree. So I'm hoping that won't be an issue. I was double checking my skills. It's been so long I had to be like, okay, am I using the right button? I hope so. And it looks like yes, I was. So I'm glad about that. But yeah, I want to get this video up as, I would like to go through this one. It is one of those ones where outside, oh no, I need to help Dunkro. There we go, that should help a little bit. Give him a little bit of health regeneration. It's not a lot, but anything's better than nothing. How are you doing on energy? We don't have a battery for you. Looks like he's doing okay for energy. Which is good. It's a good thing that all of his skills, I think, the most expensive one is 5 cat. Oh, that's actually the res skill, which I forgot to change out. I'll try to remember that later. So right now we're doing the side quest, the Quarry Quandary. Quarry Quandary. There we go. I say that 3 times fast. And I figured, we might as well start a little bit in the action instead of outside. So what's going on right now is, that's why we didn't start in town. I walked out. I figured, you know what, we're going to just start with the action going on and hoping for the best. And so far, it's working out nicely. I remember what happened last time. Oops. Yeah, I'm like, I had completely forgotten that I was doing Doomless Covenant when I just walked, because it's like I'm just used to being like, oh, we all wiped. Well, I guess I'll just kill myself. And then it's like, oh wait, actually I needed to not do that. Oh, that's awkward. But it's okay. It was just an electric. I'm pretty sure even when I grabbed it, I was like, I'll just do this, see how long it lasts for. It didn't last quite as long as planned, but it's not the end of the world. There we go. Now, we don't quite yet have enough heroes to fill out a full party, so we do have one Dominion henchman to help with DPS, because while I do a little bit of damage, I am trying to orient myself more towards support. I am trying to make an Imbagon, basically, but one that's hopefully does a little bit more damage than probably a pure Imbagon does. I have to double check what the builds are, because it's hard to rely on heroes to do everything, if we're being honest. Miner Tona Banza. He says, you're not here to collect rocks, are you? You want me to start mining again? Well, you'd better stay close, because as soon as I put pick to stone, those things will attack again. Okay, we'll find out. Looks like, I'm assuming, based on the context, that we're going to be fighting off harpies that are attacking him, but there could be corsairs. Oh, it's actually mandragors. Never mind. Not quite what I was expecting, but should be okay. I am glad that they made the guy among waste life eats. Wait, is that it? What did I tell you? Every time I try to mine the stone, those things attack. I'm not going to keep putting my life on the line for some stones. I'm not doing any more excavating until someone figures out how to stop these attacks. I don't care how far behind schedule we are. So now we want to go back to Champion's Dawn to talk to the quarry master, not quartermaster, the quarry master. I'm assuming this is going to lead to another quest afterwards. If it doesn't, I'll be a bit surprised. He says, well, this is not good at all. I suppose we will have to find some way to keep everyone working and safe. Thank you for your help, Fear Buff Games. I will send Cormier a letter detailing your actions here. Even better, I'll give you this as well. So, yeah, I was right. There's going to be a follow-up quest. We are now, let's see, right here. We're less than 100 away from getting to first spear. We'll see how that goes. It says, oh, Fear Buff Games. Good to see you again. Are you here to take care of the queen? What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Well, it seems that after you left Minor Tonabanza, a Mandragor queen emerged and took over the quarry. I asked the Sunspears to send help, so when I saw you, I assumed you were the help they sent. Maybe they're heading straight to the quarry. Could you go give them a hand and kill that Mandragor queen so we can go back to work? Sure, the options are, I could easily squash a bug on my own, but I guess I'll let the others help. Or it's probably just protecting its eggs. Have you asked it to help you mine? I'll take it. Another 10 Sunsphere points will be a nice progress on my way to first spear. We're going to go back to Junkyard Diggings and, hop through the portal there. I figured it'll be a little bit easier. Try not to look. I'm glad I can only see the back of my character. I don't want to see the front. I've officially decided since I got this armor that I hate it. And at the moment, when I get my max level armor, or even if I can get like a higher level one, I think I can get an intermediate level one at Black Tide Den, I want to say. I'm replacing this with the Astani set. Sunspear is just too ugly, in my personal opinion. Look, I have nipples on my breastplate. Who thought that was a good idea? Nobody. Nobody with a brain thought that was a good idea. See, we got a group of insects perfectly aligned with my insect hunt, which I do need to do. I do know that there's a fair amount of side quests that are going to be going on, like that are honest and that we haven't done yet. I'm hoping we get like a little start of the chain in a town, but there's a good chance that they might not pop up unless oh my god, the start is actually a Champion's Dawn. Dang it. Alright, we'll have to go over there and exit. I had hope for a second, but then I immediately was lost. Let me see. Like, what armor do you have? Because your armor looks a lot better than mine, because you don't have nipples on your armor. But, this is the Sunspear Raiment. I must be the warrior of Sunspear. Because he's he's a paragon. Tell me, where did your nipples go so I can get the same armor? This is a little bit of a nasty business every now and then. Really gets the blood pumping, don't you think? Because you're here to help us kill these Mandragor and their queen? Well, I think we can handle it on our own. But since you've been to the quarry before, why don't you show us where to find these things? And then we can all take a whack at them. Sounds good to me. The scout will give us scale hunt, so let's hug the coastline, so that way I can kill as much scale as possible. And get that much closer to first spear. But I do know that in Zelon Reach, there's quite a big group of side quests up in the northwest. If I have to, I will walk there and just start taking all the quests I see. But I don't remember how it went before. Hey, Scale, I want to murder your face off. Come here, please. Death to the Scale. Good job. Cost. Name I had to remember. This guy's not in shot range. No, he's in shout range. I wonder why I didn't get his watch yourself. But he got my shout. They're on fire. That is interesting. I'm going to focus fire this grub Lance, since that's the group healer. Nicely done. I do like the damage output coming out. Con's doing good with his 100 blades. I do wonder, honestly, I never really looked into it very much with heroes and things like that. I do wonder what the best hero, like warrior hero kind of setup there is for. Like, would it be best to go for, like I'm doing 100 blades right now, so he can do some nice AoE damage with his sword. But I wonder if like axe would be better. But I know one of the really good axe people take for the axe builds is like that the Kurzik skill that they can't use, the whirling attack one, which really isn't just axe. I think any weapon can use whirling attack from Kurzik's. But it's a PvE only skill, so heroes can't use it. There's some scale there, but I don't think we need to go out of our way to hunt them down. Even if they're a walking bag of a few, let's see, of a few Sunscrew points. Is that Wreath Finder? No, I was wondering if a Wreath Finder was a cast, sorry, not a caster, was a healer. Well, I mean, healers are casters, but, that wasn't what I was specifically looking for. Koss may die because he is too far forward. But he got res, so that's good. I once again forgot to change out Dunkaro's res skill. We'll see if I remember that this entire playthrough, or I'll just keep forgetting. Well, I guess it will be changed eventually because I do typically like to put my monks on when I get in a big enough party where I can have a secondary healer. I do typically like to put my monks on unyielding aura for the group AoE healing as well as the easy res of unyielding aura. I also use unyielding aura on when I play my monk, though that's mostly because I'm not fully kitted out for various monk builds on that character. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I'm about to get to level 8. I'm like, how close am I? I'm like 43 more experience away, so any kill now and I'll be level 8. Oh, excuse me. I don't think it tells me how close Toss and Dunker are to level up. It just eventually happens. But we will see. I'm going to kill this group over here because I'd rather not risk them patrolling behind us if I can help it. So I'm going to use my shout since don't produce damage on burning targets. So admittedly my burning doesn't last the longest, only lasts 2 seconds, but still 2 seconds of 19% damage reduction isn't too bad. Looks like this group's also coming over, but I'd see if I can just avoid them. Unless the Sunspear Scout here has Corsairs. I honestly don't remember. I have a bad memory. A lot of Mandragors there, huh? Scree. Oh well, not Corsair. So, got the Queen. Looks to be a boss. Level 12. It's too bad we had to come from Champion's Dawn, which means that we don't have our higher level henchman, level 9. We do this to help heal Dunkaro. I'm going to move slightly forward so I'm better in range with Koss to help him out in case anything bad happens. Let's see. Good job, Koss, killing the guy in the back. Alright, looks like that was that group. We just can go back to Champion's Dawn. And first things first, before I forget, let us change out. We'll give you Resurrect Chant, and I just hope that you don't use it in combat. Because Resurrect Chant has a 6-second cast time. But it does have the nice thing where, it gives them, current health. Ideally, he'd be maximum when I'm using it, but suddenly I'm not having. Maybe I'll just go with my usual resurrect. I mean, actually, only it's 1 second less cast time now I think about it. Yeah, I think I'll just keep resurrection chat. Never mind. I thought it was going to be a bigger difference, but I was wrong. I mean, rebirth. Nah, I don't want rebirth. Rebirth isn't so bad if it's something where you're taking a res skill because you think your party's gonna wipe. Since rebirth will respawn at your location, for those you don't know. Um, but it's something where it doesn't need to be respawned at your location if um, if you just don't die. But also, I mean, consuming all your remaining energy and they start with zero energy and all their skills are reset type thing, it's not so good. I says, you got the queen and all the other Mandragor as well? That's great news. Now maybe we can get back on schedule. My reputation was at stake, you know. Oh, and all those miners are safe now, too. Well done. Here, take this. You deserve it. 1,000 experience, 100 gold, 10 sunscreen points, and a battle commendation. Looks like that's the end of her quest chain. I don't see anyone else with it. Wait, no, that's part of a different quest. I don't have the thing he needs. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else with quests for me, so it's gonna be kind of the end of this particular. Oh no, where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Ooh, that was scary for a second there. So that's the end of the Champion's Dawn. Does Junkyard Diggings have any more quests for me? If I don't see any quests in this quick little area here, then what we're going to do is I'm going to get myself positioned, which would actually be Junkyard Diggings, for the next part to going in this top left corner here, and just taking those quests that I know were there from prior experience. Yeah, I don't see. I'm not ranked for Experience, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to Experience. I was gonna say it was telling me to go here, and I was like, wait, I don't have for Experience yet, do I? And it's like, nope, I don't. Alright, it's gonna be a bit of a short part, but it was just kind of a get back in the swing of things, and just basically showing that I'm still alive, and I'm planning to make more videos. Maybe I might get some done tomorrow, but most likely, if I do make more, when I make another video, it'll probably be the following Tuesday or Monday, but most likely Tuesday. But I do hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys may be, and I will see you next time.